Okay, we have openings. We have reveals. We have reveals. Everyone calm, calm, calm. Wait, did I miss the yo, what's up, guys? I can't watch it without the yo, what's up, guys. Hold up.
The journey of Visa Starfrost continues in a strange new world. In this video, we would like to introduce to you the new Synchro summoning strategy from Cyberstorm Access, Mannadium. There's also going to be a new fusion monster that takes Visa Starfrost as a material, and if a Manadium tuner monster is destroyed, it can summon another copy of itself and unlock a potential bonus effect. Try out this new theme and older themes that work well together with Visa Starfrost, like for example Scareclaw, and you can create some sweet combos. Yo, what's up guys? So welcome back.
There was...
excited for this one, Manadium.
He did not let us down.
It's one of the new archetypes that we're getting in Cyberstorm Access, and it's one of my favorites for the upcoming set. So let's take a look. It can do a lot of shenanigans. Let's start off with, I feel, one of the best cards for the archetype. And that's Mannadium Riahart.
Ultra rare.
It's basically the newest monster with 1500 attack and 2100 defense. This is super crucial for the whole Mannadium strategy, but more of that in a couple of moments. Short set, Riahart's first effect is a quick effect that, during the main phase, you can target any Mannadium monster or a monster with the same stat line as Riahart to special summon him from the hand to the field. This will activate its second effect to add one Mannadium card from your deck to the hand, except of course a copy of itself. So right off the bat, this is basically the Elementor Hero Stratos from the deck. It's fantastic, it triggers, it activates upon summon, so a fantastic card. It's a starter, it's, extends your plays, establishes your board, it's a light, so fantastic. But you need to destroy a card, and that's where the other two monsters come in.
Bro, come on! Come on! Why does it, how does it die now? The final stretch it dies? It couldn't handle the Manadium cards. We were just looking at this thing is common or super rare. One of the fearless, the small thingy.
Fearless, which you can special
we are back, yes, we are back, we are back.
By the way, if you
sorry about that.
Starfrost or a monster
TT, thank you for the 4 months, appreciate that.
So 1500 attack and 2100 defense. When Fearless is destroyed by battle or by a card effect, like for example from Riahart or Visa Starfrost, you can special summon another copy from your
Shimmer
deck.
Scanner, thank you for the 6.
All of your Synchro monsters a bonus of 500 attack, but only during the battle phase of this turn. So the first one, again, they both actually are very similar to like Nimble Mamanga or Pattern the Dark Clown. Like here in this case, when they are destroyed, you can basically special summon another copy from the deck. The second one I feel is a bit better. You'll see why. So let's see. And that's Mannadium Meek.
Also not a holo.
Basically has
or
a
could be super rare.
From the hand, just like
I love how it
Fearless.
has a mini Pearl Rhino on it. Isn't that just so cute?
Destroyed by battle or by a card effect, special summons another copy of itself from
Isn't that just so cute?
You have the ability to increase its level by 2, and thus making it a potential level 4 tuner. Through short set, I feel that Meek is a bit better compared to the other one, because it has the capability to pump out or special summon multiple level 6.
Are these snow globes? I think they live inside these. Like I think the small guy here is Mannadium Meek.
I guess going first, you definitely
I'm pretty
focus
sure
on cards like, for example, Baron or maybe Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon, or Boral Savage or stuff like that. Now the next one is also a fantastic card. It's their fusion, and then that's not something you would expect in a synchro-based archetype. So let's see what it does. Vicious Astraloud.
It's a secret, but it doesn't count for our Gamba.
As many copies of from your extra deck, as long as you have the necessary.
Nice, it's a secret, but it does not count. It's not a Mannadium card. It does not count. We said it beforehand. We said it beforehand.
With the same stat line as we've mentioned multiple times.
That's a great secret, by the way. It's gonna look so nice.
The best two monsters that have this stat line are, of course, Riahart and Scareclaw Riahart, which will definitely have a place in this deck for easy link and synchro summon capabilities. Now, right off the bat, the two cards that come to my mind, first of all, is Crush Heap. You can instantly get out Crush Heap very easily with the Scareclaw engine, and as you know, you can make this fusion very easily just by banishing the materials from your graveyard. That activates Crush Heap, potentially, let's say, reborning a level 2, and bam, that's an instant level 10 synchro on the field. So again, fantastic. Plus, let's not forget, Elementor Hero Prisma is still a card, like reveal this fusion from your extra deck, send Visa Starfrost from your deck to the graveyard, and then, easy link one, go for Lightheart, etc. And that starts up basically your entire combo engine. Next up, we have a new level 10 synchro monster.
Ultra rare, not a secret.
Which very conveniently requires no tuners.
I told you it was not gonna be a secret. You convinced me. Otherwise, how do you keep doing it?
Riahart can attack multiple times during the same battle phase, up to the number of tuners used for its synchro summon. Keep in mind that your opponent cannot target this card with something like Infinite Impermanence if you use the Manadium tuner for its synchro summon. And last, Riahart also has the effect that, as soon as it leaves the field by your opponent's card, he can special summon a monster from either your graveyard or that is banished that has the same stat line as as we've mentioned multiple times before. You could even special summon Visa Starfrost with its effect. Also note that the attack boost from Fearless can't be undone. So this new level 10 Synchro, I guess you could definitely, play one in the extra deck just in case. Like going first, you're not making this one, but potentially going second or later in the duel, because, this has like a high attack stat, more attack, multiple attacks. This could definitely, finish a duel in a flash. Now, let's move on to the spells, and no joke, they are fantastic. The first spell card is Mannadium Imaginings, which basically is this
was not
archetype's Destiny
secret rare
draw
treatment.
card.
That's the
Except
draw
here,
card, right?
you have
Yeah,
to
that's the
reveal
draw
a
card. That
Manadium
makes
monster
sense.
Or Visa Starfrost to draw 2 cards.
That makes
Then
sense. They
send
would not
any
make that
card from your hand to the bottom of the deck.
an ultra or
This is
secret.
pretty fantastic to fix your hand and return cards to the deck, which you would rather have in your deck rather than in your hand. Its graveyard
It's
effect
common
will definitely
vibes.
come in
Yeah,
use.
it's common
By just
vibes. I mean, you can
banishing
never
itself
tell from
graveyard,
the
you can
images
target one
because it could
monster
be
with the
common or
famous
super,
earlier mentioned
but
stat line to make it become a tuner until the end of this turn. So I think Imaginings is basically just a one-off for the deck. It's
have I
their
missed
best to
any
draw a light
secret?
card, but
Only
again,
Vicious
searchable off of,
Astraloud.
say,
The fusion
Riahart,
monster
for
is a
example. So I
secret.
feel,
So
again,
far.
because it's once per turn, I think this is just fine as a one-off. The next one is a normal spell card and a very strong searcher for
Also
the deck.
not hollow.
Mannadium Abscission. Very similar to the
Interesting.
Truling strategy.
They seem to really understand that Manadium or Manadome is not as popular as Tearlament and Kashtira, so they're really giving us lower
lets you
rarities.
destroy one monster to instantly
on
search
these.
the field spell of this archetype, Peaceful Planet Calarium. But hold up, if you already control this field spell on
Zero
the field,
secrets
you can
so
search
far for
any
Mannadium.
spell or trap from
Maybe
your deck
the-
instead.
maybe the
Its
field
graveyard
spell?
effect
Maybe
lets
the
you
field
banish it
spell?
from the graveyard to special summon either a Visa Starfrost or the monster with 1500 attack and 2100 defense from your hand, potentially continuing your synchro plays for the turn. So this spell is incredible. It's, basically sets up your entire place. It's a searcher for the field spell, or if you already have the field spell, you can search any of the other,
Peaceful
Mannadium spells or
Planet
traps. If it destroys
Calarium,
a
by
card
the
on
way.
field, potentially triggers, activates your level 2,
Peaceful
so
Planet
instantly a three
Calarium.
of this card. But we have one spell remaining, and that's a field spell. The next one is one of the
Secret
strongest cards of
rare,
this
I
archetype,
told you!
Peaceful Planet Calarium. Upon activation, it's very similar to Magical Meltdown, the invoked field spell. When activated, you can search any Manadium monster or even Visa Starfrost from your deck. The second effect gives all your light monsters a small 100 attack boost for each tuner you control or have in your graveyard. The third
That makes
effect is
sense.
where
I
this
mean,
archetype
it's like
shines.
I
Once
think
per
it's
turn,
gonna be
as soon as a
okay because
tuner
I think
monster
the
you control
hype
is
around
destroyed, you can
Manadium is
special
not
summon it
as
back again to the
big,
field.
so it's
This is
probably
incredible,
not gonna
especially
be.
if you destroyed one of the
I don't
level
think
2s
this is like a
early.
50
Don't forget
euro
that this field
secret
spell
rare. I don't
mentions
think the
Visa
deck is
Starfrost, so
popular
you can
enough.
also add it to your hand with 3v Karma. So for me, this is an easy 3-off for the deck. It searches upon activation, it searches one of your monsters, for example. When you destroy one of your level 2 tuners, you can instantly reborn it back to the field. So it's a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic card. But we have 2 cards left. Both of them are traps. So let's see. The first one is Mannadium Breakheart.
Okay, those can't be that. Like this is a common. Wait, the other one is
last but not least,
also
the
not a
last
holo.
card
Okay.
is, I feel, the best trap for
Honestly, if you're trying to play Manadium, this is looking. You really can't complain about this. You really can't complain about this, I feel like the Riahart is an ultra rare. Everyone could have predicted that. That was very predictable, but that's not going to be a lot of money, I think. I mean, look at the price of like Riahart during tier limit times. It was a maximum of 10, and that was a tier 0 deck. So this is great. This card's not going to be very expensive. The field spell is the only secret of the Mannadium cards. Vicious Astraloud also, but like, I don't think the field spell is going to be even close to the price range of the Tearlament field spell or the Kashtira field spell, because let's be real, the deck is not nearly as close as dominant as those 2 decks are. So it's not going to be the same price because there's simply not as much demand for that card than for Pearl Rhino or Wraith Soth. So that's fine. And Vicious Astraloud is a good card, but not an insane card. And also, most decks are going to play 1 or 2 copies, not 3. So, Vicious Astraloud only seeing play in some Scareclaw / Manadome decks, I think, and being a 2-of there as a secret rare is also going to be fine. So, I think this is actually going to be a solid budget option, most likely.